they built this 2 stone, and that is so that they can build their wonder stage in the next age. Um, they got 2 science cards. The library was free because they had the scriptorium, and the school was half paid for, or rather was all paid to neighbors, and the dispensary was free with goods that was produced rather. The courthouse was purchased with a little help from a neighbor and wanted to get some points. And the forum was free because I had the trading post. So now I get any commodity of my choice, which is handy, even though I already have 2 of the 3. And yeah, that was the second age. So the third age thought process now is hope for some more science, maybe build the 2 wonder stages if we can manage, and try to get as many points as we can. Alright, so for age 3, rather than just show you everything that I did, I want to walk through each card step by step and explain all the different things. So the first card I get is the Senate, and with the library, it's free if I have a library, and oh look, there's a library. So this right here, 6 points. So that's a good card. The next thing I get is the Lodge, which is free if I have a dispensary, and oh look, a dispensary. So now I have a second compass, which is giving me an extra 3 points, because now that I have 2 compasses, I get 4 points rather than 1 point for the 1 compass. The next thing is a university, which is free if I have a library, and we've been through that I already have a library. So I add this in, and now instead of getting 9 points for those, I get 16. So that's a 7-point jump, which is a great thing. This observatory, I don't already have a laboratory, but I do have all the resources I need. I have the 2 ore and the glass and the carpet. So I build this, and now I have 1 of each science, so that's going to get me 7 points, plus the 1 for the wheel, which is going to get me a point. So that's an 8-point thing. The lighthouse, which is free if I have caravansary, which I don't have, but I have the stone and the glass, so I built that, and that gives me a coin for every yellow card I have, which is 3, so I get 3 coins, and at the end of the game it'll give me a point for every yellow card I have, which is a good thing. And the last card I was able to manage to get a haven, which is free since I have a forum. So I get that, and now I get 1 for every brown card I have, 1 coin that is, which is only 2, but it's still 2 coins. And at the end I will get 1 point for every brown card I have, which again is only 2 points, but points can make a difference, plus this was free to me. So, you'll notice that I declined to go after the wonders, and that's because I was able to find cards that worked for me that were free, that I didn't have to pay anybody points for. If I had found those cards, or I hadn't found the wonderful selection of age cards that I found, definitely would have used my trading post to buy stone off a neighbor, or pay 2 to the player to my right and get that 3rd stone to get the 3 points plus the 3 victory markers. Now, you'll note I only have 1 military, so I've probably lost military battles along the way. Say I lost all of my 2nd and 3rd age military battles, which is quite likely. So I lost 4 points. Annoying, but kind of a necessary sacrifice because you can't do everything. So let's look at overall points. So the first thing I want to look at, and we can use this score sheet to help us. Red is for anything with military. So I have the -4 and 1. So I have -3 military points. Not a good start. For coins, every 3 coins you have, you get a point. So I have 9 coins. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. So I have 3 coin points. So now I'm at 0. So yay, way to get back to even. The next step is wonder points, and I have no wonder points. Now blue points, I have 10 blue points, so that's a great start. So now my running total is 10. Look at yellow, and I get 2 points for brown cards and 4 points for yellow cards, so that's another 6 points, so I'm up to 16 points. Look at purple, which are guild cards. I didn't have any guild cards. None of the guilds were science or trade-based, so I didn't want to spend money to get just a point here or there. But the last thing is science points. So I get 7 points for a set of science. That brings my running total up to 23. I get 1 point for the compass, or rather the wheel, so I'm at 27. I get 4 points for the compasses. That makes me up to 31, and I get 16 points for the tablets, so I am at 47 points. Which, you know, if you look at some of these scores, this is a 4-player sample game. 47 wasn't going to win a game. Would have put me in 3rd in this game. But other things may have changed. You know, some of the distributions might have been different. Maybe all the scores were low. So if that's the case, you're in a good position. Because Seven Wonders isn't a game about scoring really, really, really high. I mean, obviously, the higher you score, the more likely you are to win. But you can get by without scoring that many and still win, depending on what other players do. So I hope this has given you a better understanding of how to play Seven Wonders. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section or visit my blog, which is at www.bitsofboardgames.blogspot.com, and there'll be a link in the description sending you there. Thanks for watching.